Good morning. This is not breakfast. This is probably going to be lunch or maybe even dinner, but we had a lot of carrots to use up, so Kath's going to take Abby to college. Her car's in the garage, so she needs a lift in. So I thought I'd make myself useful and make soup out of the carrots. Now I'm going to sit in the garden and read this until Kath comes back. This is a book that Abby bought me. The Locked Door. I say closing the door. Bear with. Charlie. Good morning. Did he wipe his feet? No, he didn't. Very good. Quite enjoying Frida McFadden's books at the moment. I've had a little hiatus from the thriller genre. I've been reading lots of magical children's books, which are lovely. But I picked this one up this morning, already hooked, so I'm going to sit in the garden, read that, drink what's left of my tea, and wait for Kath to come back. Right, a little last minute morning sale, and that is this. It's audiobook, Michael Connolly, The Gods of Guilt. I think my mum gave me this to sell. I may be wrong. I've had it for a little while now. It's sold for £10. Not big bucks. The sales have slowed down, but that's my own fault because I've been more focused on the allotment than I have on listing. And we've been waiting to do a what we bought and what we sold haul before we list the new stock. So today we're going to film that and weigh in. And then we can crack on with a few listings before we go to the allotment. That's the plan. The house smells amazing. The soup is just lovely. So yeah, I just feel a little bit, I don't know. I'm trying to focus on a lot of things and that doesn't really work very well, does it? So if we can get up to date with the sales, that would be really good because we need those. But in order to have the sales, we need to be listing. And quite often when we come in from the allotment, we're just absolutely exhausted. I mean, Kath and I have been going to bed at 9:30 and we're normally midnight girls. That's how tired we are. And also alongside that, because we've been spending a lot of time at the allotment, not a lot of cooking has happened. And I think that's why I decided to make the soup this morning, because we had loads of carrots to use up and it just made sense. And it might be that we have that tonight for dinner. I'm not sure. We might have it for lunch instead. But we'll see. At least it's a whole load of speed being cooked right now. Oh, well, this is bubbling away nicely. This is just, well, I doubled up the recipe because of all the carrots we had. Can always freeze some. 900 grams of peeled and chopped carrots, 4 little potatoes, 2 onions, 2 cloves of garlic, and then once this is all boiled up I just need to whiz it down and add the spices. The recipe is on the app, but it's one that we seldom do but always enjoy. I don't know why we don't have it more often. It doesn't look much, does it? But it does taste nice. I added in 250 mils of milk, a teaspoon of turmeric, nutmeg powder, coriander leaf and Cajun. Yes, Cajun, I had to think about that. And seasoned. Whizzed it all up. That's ready for whenever we need it. Here's breakfast. The Kellogg's Raisin Wheats, 45 grams for a healthy extra B. They are in there. Having that with raspberries, blueberries and strawberries, which are speed, banana, which is free, and yoghurt for half a sin. And there's Kath, she's got the same without the yoghurt. We have softened it with hot water and a splash of milk from our healthy extra A, which is soya unsweetened. Morning, Kath.
Hello.
She is here.
I am here.
Your breakfast
I'm
is
still here.
You're still here?
Sorry about that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, breakfast had. Now we need to film a haul. Otherwise, this lot isn't going to get listed or put away or anything like that.
Then you're in the wrong room, aren't you? You're in the wrong room.
Why?
Because the hall's that way. This is the kitchen.
Bada boom. All right, Kath. Haul, as in, what did we buy?
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, one of those.
Haul.
Yeah. And then finally we can get going with this lot.
Ready.
Yeah. Just editing weigh in. You'll have seen this already. Right then, soup back on the hob for lunch. Then we might just finish the filming for the haul, the what we sold. I can edit that tonight then. But we will be going to the allotment. I've changed into play clothes, yay! There we go then, spiced carrot soup for lunch today and 2 bowls left over for the fridge for lunch probably tomorrow.
What?
What are you doing?
Well, I can't see, for a start.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take my glasses together.
Trying to fix your glasses.
Yeah, because I can't. I can't. I've glued it, but that's not going to open that.
Try them on.
The thing is, because they're, whatever they are, varifocals.
Yeah.
If, that's better. My God, I can see.
Hi.
If they're at this angle, I'm not actually seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing because they're
Yeah, all over the place.
varifocals.
Well done.
So, I don't know why I didn't do that before. Crazy.
Meanwhile,
Are you just showing how messy your house is?
no, it's all stuff that we need to photograph and list. Meanwhile,
Well, yes,
13 minutes to go. This is way in uploading. 13 minutes I've got to wait before I can go to the allotment.
No, I've got loads of stuff to do.
12 minutes! Yay! This is fun, isn't it? Soup was one sin, by the way. There was milk in it, so that's one sin for the soup. We're about to have a hi-fi bar for 3 sins, taking us up to 4. And this is where we're going to differ. I am packing Snacker Jacks for Kath for the allotment. I think they're 4 sins. Marmite crisps, hurrah! These are great. They're 6.5 sins. So 6.5, 7, 8, 9, 10.5 sins for me today. I've taken banana as well. 10.5, quite a lot. And then dinner's going to be 1 sin because I think it's going to be microwavable jackets and I like to have 2. So 11.5 within. But, you know, normally I'm under 10. But never mind. Yeah, still waiting for the video. Right, we have been to the post office. The traffic is pretty bad, isn't it? Going the other way.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the long way round to the allotment. Not going to lie, feeling pretty jaded and we haven't even got there yet. But we'll do our best. We're at the allotment. We didn't actually come straight here because Kath passed the charity shop and decided to park, and we went in and Denby mugs were brought amongst other things.
Plants, I bought some.
And you brought plants. You brought come in.
Dahlias.
Yeah. Did you get borage?
Borage.
Yeah.
And black-eyed Susie.
Yeah. From the charity shop. And the parcels were dropped off as well. And I've been a rubbish vlogger because I haven't vlogged any of this. But in the spa I picked up this Fanta Tutti Frutti. Now Cass bought one the other day,
Previously,
Monday
yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure because I'm a bit funny with the tropical flavours, like if it's too pineapple-y or something. Actually, it's not bad. It's 0 sugar, sin-free, and it's actually all right. So, yeah, we've just got here. We're going to sit down and have a drink.
As you do.
And then Kath has to go on college duty.
Yeah.
And get Abby.
Pick Abby up from college at some point. I don't actually know when.
It's wait for the call.
But it'll probably be in 5 minutes' time. Having just got here.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But there's plenty of little jobs for me to be getting on with. But I'll probably vlog those separately to go into our next allotment video.
Look at the shed.
Yes, have you seen the shed? I'll put a photo in.
Yeah,
Kath did this.
I did it before.
Yeah.
It's not finished.
No.
It's just this side and half of the doors are done. Couldn't reach the top because I'm only 5 foot.
Yes.
Haven't done round the back yet because it's full of brambles. And there's only probably a foot width on the other side, but I could probably get down there.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
But then, you know, if I finish doing the little things I've got in mind, I might end up...
I don't see me doing it today though, because it really...
It hurt your shoulder, didn't it?
Played havoc with my shoulder. Because that's also the shoulder I swing my detector with.
Yeah,
so it's that repetitive thing.
And your arthritic shoulder.
Yeah.
I also got rainbow drops. Do you remember those sweets? They were selling them in the charity shops. They're only little bags. They're a sin and a half each, which would take me to 12 sins, but I'm saving those for supper.
I've got...
You've got your Snacker Jacks.
Salt and vinegar Snacker Jacks.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just going to sit and drink, and then I'll get on with some pottering. I'm not going to do any hard work today. I don't plan to. That's famous last words.
Pottering. We haven't got any pots though.
No, we haven't.
How are you going to do pottering then?
Pottering. Ambling. Bumbling.
Bumbling.
Bumbling along.
Okay.
See, the minute we get here, Abby has called. Kath didn't actually get to do anything, really.
She's got a big problem.
What's the problem? The car?
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with the car?
The bearings on the gearbox are wearing.
Oh.
We said there was a problem with the gearbox.
We kept telling her, yeah.
And the drive shaft.
No.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
It's not going to be fixable, and it's going to be too much money to fix.
Ooh, she's got a problem for the weekend.
Yeah, she really has got a problem for the weekend.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Trains are wonderful things. Does she need picking up now?
She didn't say.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't said whether she needs picking up.
We'll call her back. Well, that was unexpected. I mean, we knew there was something wrong. We kept saying to her, this car needs to go to the garage, but... Teenagers, eh? I think I'm going to stay on the allotment while Kath goes and gets her, and I'll be at peace with the birds. I have a book with me if the work becomes too much, so I won't get bored. Couldn't get bored here anyway. Listen to the birds. I have no idea what Abby's going to do for the weekend. Well, I've managed to bag up some rubbish that I had dug up whilst digging a new bed area. The amount of rubbish in this place. It's not good. It's not good to have all that plastic under the ground. And I've moved that new bed area away from the old bed area a bit, so there's room to manoeuvre between them. And I've fed the birds, and all the while Kath is now fretting about the car situation. She's already been on Facebook. Now, it's May. Abby's birthday is in May. So in my head, the logical solution is that's your birthday present sorted, although we've already bought her a birthday present. And we're going to Harry Potter World, so yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. And it's probably only ever going to happen once. Because we just can't be buying her cars every time she writes one off or one breaks down. But it's an idea. She doesn't know it yet. I think Kath might tell her. And there is a limit, obviously, on the price and what we can pay for it. So, yeah, to every problem there is a solution, although Kath isn't seeing it that way right now. She's just seeing problem with no solution. But in my mind, I'm just like, well, just get her one for her birthday. Send the old one through a car auction to recoup some of the money. And list more. I mean, we've got loads to list. We've just done a haul video this morning, and we hadn't listed any of it because we were waiting to do a haul video. And we've just been to the charity shop, and there's another bag of stuff from the tip in the car as well. So yeah, I think tomorrow might be more of a listing day, less of an allotment day. I've got an appointment at the hospital tomorrow, so that is going to mean that afterwards I won't be able to be in the allotment. So I think I may use that as a listing day, and then we'll be back in the allotment on Friday. I don't know, I talk a lot, don't I? What's that, 2 minutes of waffle? Kath said if you don't feel like doing anything, don't do anything. That's dangerous because I've got my book with me. I'm going to sit and drink my tutti frutti and read a couple of chapters. And then I might see if I can paint the area of the shed that Kath couldn't reach. Okay, it's 6 o'clock and we're just packing up. Kath came back. She sat outside college for an hour. And then Abby decided to phone her and say she wasn't ready to come back. She wanted to stay and watch a show and a friend would bring her back. So, an hour. Anyway. Today's jobs were the little greenhouse for the pumpkin and butternut squash with. Kath has explained this in the vlog. She's just undoing the hose. That raised planter at the end that we made last year's had a little lick of paint because it was proper faded. Birds are fed. And I've managed to get the bits that Kath couldn't reach on the shed. I'm sure, oh yeah, I got rid of the rubbish and emptied the wheelbarrow.
We could do with some steps, really, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Just some small steps.
So, yeah, up there, that's done. But now it's time to go home and eat. And probably have a shower because I'm a bit covered in paint.
Yeah.
Right, home and showered, and Kath is making dinner. This is one of the things I picked up at our impromptu charity shop stop. Good sized mug. And it's made by Denby. And it's called Denby Halo. Oh, it does say on the bottom. I Google imaged it. But anyway, it's there on the bottom. You can see the price, £1. I've got 4 of these. They look okay, but I'll have to give them a good close look over. because if they are okay, and I've just looked at completeds on eBay, I should easily be able to get £40 for the 4. So very happy with that stop. And Kath wanted to show you what she got. It's
Apart
a
from the
mermaid,
plants.
apart from the plants. It's a mermaid bottle opener. It's heavy. And she paid £3 for this, and this will be worth between 10 and 15. So yeah.
So you win.
I did get some other mugs. I don't know what they're worth. It won't be worth as much as the Denby. And a coffee grinder, because we have coffee that we cannot grind. But now we can, hopefully, if it works. And the rainbow sprinkles, which I'll show you. Rainbow drops, that's what they're called. These were 20p a packet. These are 1.5 cents a bag. They're only little. And that's supper for tonight. I also got another book, like I need another book. The Lighthouse Witches. How intriguing is this? It's about the curse of the witch trials still being around and people going missing, and it's a bit of a mystery, I believe. But it looked interesting, and yes, I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I did. And it drew me in. Right, let's move the book, because Kath's just put dinner in front of me. McCain jacket potato for half a sin with lots of salad, even grated carrots. You've gone to more effort than I go to, Kath. Thank you.
It wasn't much to grate a carrot, to be honest. It was only half a carrot.
Okay, all right. Lovely, thank you.
Okie dokie. We have got a lot on today. It's one of those days. Again. Went out to watch Abby's show last night, which was very good. Didn't need any headache tablets. So far I have managed to have a shower, which is a good thing. I have now watered the greenhouse because I didn't do it yesterday. But we've got a lot on. We've got to go pick up some new glasses. That's today. Got 2 different places to pick up medication from. I've got to drop Abby at college. Abby's car is now broken. It's not irreparable, but it's too expensive to fix, really. So I've still got to pick her car up from the garage because it's still there. Nothing's going to happen with it. Looks like she's going to need a new car. So me and my dad are getting on to that. I've still got, excuse all the mess in the background, you know, washing. I've still got this to plant up. There's a big list. There's somebody coming round for some car boot stuff, which we're getting rid of. Cheap. There's a lot of things that need doing. Where else we've got to go to the allotment, just to make sure that everything's watered, because again, didn't go there yesterday, too busy. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh, and Abby's going away, so we need to take her up to Exeter as well to catch a bus, because now she doesn't have a car, she's got no way of getting there, so she's going to have to go by bus. So that's a last minute change. Yeah, there's a lot going on today, so we'll try and film as much as we can, but being busy, I can't promise anything, but we'll do our best. Of course, you will see our food. What we're having today is anybody's guess, really. Haven't really thought that far. It's one of those things, you know. So anyway, I better get on, because you know there is a lot to do, and it's now 10 o'clock. Sorry about the noise of the washing machine, but here is all the gear that we've managed to get together for the car boot guy that's coming round. So plenty going out. The 2 bin bags actually is all the old clothing that is too big for me now. So I'm glad to get rid of that. That's left a lot of space in my drawers for new clothing, hopefully. So I have managed to drop Abby off at college. And...
Are you filming you or me?
I'm filming you.
Oh, hi.
And
Oh dear.
the car boot man has come to pick up his stuff.
He has, yeah, he's very happy.
So that's good.
Yep.
What's the next job?
Don't know, I've got Vinted crashing on me at the moment, so that's useful. I've done 12 listings.
Have you? I haven't done any.
Which doesn't sound a lot to, like, you know, bigger eBayers, but it's a lot for me.
Yeah.
And I
Well, you've
couldn't-
not been good either, have you? Because you had a little procedure in hospital yesterday, so that's kind of affected you, isn't it?
Well, I had to go to bed and I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah.
So.
How are you
yeah,
feeling today, though?
better than yesterday,
Okay.
but limited, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
sure.
need to be a little bit careful. No
Okay.
digging at the allotment. For
No.
sure. I
That
think
would not be a good idea. Anyway, we've got too much to do.
we need to go and have breakfast.
Oh, that might be an idea.
I've been up a while now, and yeah.
There's a couple of plants that I want to put out in the front garden, if possible.
Well, you could do that while I make breakfast.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that
Okay,
next then.
plan. Well, excuse the kettle, but I wanted to show you these books. When I was in hospital yesterday, they had a book stand in the ward that I had to go to, and these were on. They're only £1 each. Stephen King, which I'm always drawn to anyway. This is the Backman books, 4 novels in one. It's a first edition. It's hardback and it has his dust cover. £1 that was. Now I've looked at completed and they're going for like 60 quid, some of them over 100, but I think that's cheeky. I wouldn't ask that. But yeah, that's a good £1. And then this one, The Dark Half, also first edition hardback with a dust cover, that seems to be going for about 40. So yeah, little silver lining to a dark cloud hospital trip is that I spent £2 and could well make 100 back. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. Right, kettle's boiled. Must make
Interesting
breakfast.
looking bug. Whatever that is. Oh, he flies. Fly away. No, I'm just getting some compost together. Just to top off the planter that I'm going to put my plants in. Oh yeah, that should be enough. It's alright, they're not staying in this bucket. It's just so that I can carry them through the house. Bought myself a new trowel yesterday. Because what I've realised is my trowel's at the allotment, which means I have to have 2 of everything. Or bring them home. So, Mum gave me these plants. I think she got them out of the garden. This is Crazy Daisy. I think I might have showed you these before. Is it a dianthus? Yeah. Dianthus. And a verbena. Doesn't look much at the moment, but hopefully it will look nice.
Okay, here's Kath's breakfast. It's 45 grams of the Weetabix raisin minis. Actually, I didn't quite have 45 grams, so I topped it up with the mini shredded wheats. That's softened with boiling water and a splash of milk from Healthy Extra A. There's blueberries and raspberries, which are speed, and bananas, which are free. I have Weetabix under there because that was the end of the minis and the cereal. So 2 Weetabix for Healthy Extra B, same fruit, and I also have a Muller Light for half a cent. Breakfast has been had.
Did you vlog it?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Okay. And we are off to do a few jobs that we couldn't do yesterday because I was not well enough. So parcels first, and then Kath's glasses are ready.
I need to go to the allotment.
Oh yeah.
Next, after because that greenhouse needs opening. I don't know. The greenhouse over the squash and the pumpkin was closed all day yesterday.
We couldn't get down there at all.
They're probably dying, so I need to rescue them. Okay. Hopefully they're alright, but we'll soon find out. Got a few bits and pieces to take down there as well, because I want to tackle the canes, the raspberry canes, and give them some sort of structure to, you know.
But I think because we are still Abby's taxi, and that's fine.
Yeah.
For a lot of this afternoon and early evening. Tomorrow will be more of an allotment day, won't it?
Yeah, it should be.
Because Abby's not with us, so we don't have to be coming away.
We don't have to be rushing around.
Yeah. So we'll catch up with that tomorrow more. We just need to pop down and check everything.
Yeah, water everything probably. Although
it's a bit hot.
It's like really the wrong time to water everything. But it needs something because it wasn't done yesterday. And
then cast glasses need to be collected. Yay! She did fix them with sellotape. Yeah, they are sellotaped, although the arm fell off again this morning.
Stylish. That's me.
Oh dear. And then I have to go to the chemist, and by which point Abby will probably be ready for picking up, won't she?
Well, I said, do you want picking up at 2? And she went, I don't know yet, I'll let you know. So, well, don't leave it too late, because she's not packed for going away, you know.
We're on call. Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
I put the sirens out.
Yeah. We're at the post office now, so let's get job number 1 done. There we go. Good old post office.
Okay, finally we're at the allotment. Got a bit held up in the post office.
Do you want to take your pot?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Just taking a few things down. Wire. Plant pot.
No, we can't be here long, that's why I'm in flip-flops.
Anyway, let's have a stroll down to the allotment. Because it's a beautiful day. So it's a bit bumpy. Whoops. There we go. Bumpy. Right. First things first, I need to open that little cloche and see what damage has been done, if any. Everything's, do you know, every time we come, everything's got a little bit bigger. Look at that packed joy. How's the peas coming on?
I can't get in from that side.
Peas coming on?
Oh yeah, they are. Potatoes coming on. Oh, even this higher now.
Yeah, they're all growing. Right. Plants that I got the other day that I've not planted. Yeah. Right.
I see green.
What is the damage? Let us see. Hopefully, they're okay.
Oh, they're not dead.
Squash and pumpkin, they're fine. Thank goodness for that. Right, I don't know, we're definitely going to water, but other than that, I'm not sure what we're going to do, but drop things off and see where we go from there. Not sure that it's made much difference, but might help to keep them under control a little bit. So, and then I can put another flower bed hopefully in front, which I will fill possibly with flowers or something. Okay, everything's watered, so I need to put a couple of bottles on the top of those canes so we don't poke our eyes out with it. Let me just... I know you've seen this before.
Can you pull this anymore?
But no, it won't go any further. You need to take it round the back in order to make... Look at this. Look at the pak choi. They've gone mad.
And the spinach, you could probably eat the
And the spinach as well. Look at the spinach.
Well, if you need any spinach.
Well, having them in this cold frame's really, really working. So I'm happy about that. They're doing a lot better than the ones that are outdoors. The pak choi that's outdoors. Also, whilst I'm here, I was actually thinking about buying some sedums for... In fact, actually, I've got sedums at home, so I could do some little cuttings and pop them up, wait for them to root, and then start planting sedums along the sedge.
I bought something too.
Have you? What have you bought?
I bought one, I can't remember. I can't remember what I bought.
Oh.
It'll come to me later. It's supposed to be very good for inflammation.
Okay.
I'm completely out of my head, and I'll tell you when I get
Was
my
it
phone.
ground covering or?
No.
Well,
I'll
oh.
go and get my phone.
So yeah,
Okay.
I thought I'd do the creeping thyme. Was one of the things I was going to put down there, but I'm also going to put sedum down because I really like sedum. They're very small ones. 10 past 12 now.
Mugwort.
Mugwort.
Yep. Mugwort. It's supposed to be good for inflammation, osteoarthritis, fibromyalgia, and digestion problems. So I thought, right, well, I'll buy some of that then.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did.
Okay.
So I'm not tripping you up with the hose.
Are you not?
No.
Okay.
I just need to get it on the back.
Well, it's warm. We have cherries developing on our cherry tree, as you can probably not see. They're tiny. To see what they come to, if anything. I mean, I'm guessing they're the cherries and not the flowers. What do I know? I don't know. Yeah, so. Right, just finish up here and then we're into painting to pick up my new glasses, which are not the same as my old glasses. Laura is now watering the compost bin.
Yeah.
Helps to break things down quicker, I understand. That was a very short visit to the allotment,
Yeah, very.
but it was necessary, so we've done that. We're going into painting now to pick up my glasses.
Hallelujah.
The thing is, they are different to the ones that I've got, and although I might have spent 20 minutes choosing them, I do get to the point where I just think, whatever, yeah, they'll do. So I don't actually know whether they suit me or not. I think I just decided that'll do. We'll have to wait and see, but well, if they don't suit me, I've got to put up with that for another 2 years.
No,
So-
your eye appointment's next year.
Okay, so I've got to put up with them for 12 months,
Yeah.
which is not ideal really, is it? But you know, that I am a bit like that, aren't I?
Very.
I'm right, I've got to find a parking space.
You have.
We are going to go to
You just
Iceland.
drove past a parking space.
Oh, we are going to go. I'm not going round again.
No.
We are going to go to Iceland also to pick up, because we're going to run Abby up to Exeter. I've probably already said this, to the bus station this evening. So we're not going to have time. I was going to do viewer's choice this evening, but there's just not going to be any time. Please don't step out onto the road. Yeah, there won't be any time to do that. So we're just going to go to Iceland and get some Slimming World meals. And it looks like I might be parking in the car park. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love a beautiful day. But it's rather warm.
It's really hot today.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying it
No.
right now. I think when you're rushing around as well, it's a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, glasses. Are we gonna try and find some lunch whilst we're here?
Yeah, I think so. Just because of time.
Kill two birds with one stone.
So this is what we're like when we're really busy. It's a good breakfast and then rushed lunch out somewhere.
Yeah.
And then if we're really, really busy, a ready meal.
Yeah.
So,
or something from the freezer.
Yeah, or something from the freezer.
But we have nothing in the freezer at the moment.
Well, there's nothing defrosted.
Convenient, so yeah. Oh well, as long as we get these jobs done, hopefully it'll be alright.
What always amazes me about this car park, bog standard car park you may think, look at the figs. They might be ornamental, but they're all the way along and they fruit every year. Very odd, but lovely.
And if you don't
Time for her to see again.
Red onion, mixed peppers, spinach, olives.
Kath trying to read the menu with her new glasses.
Yeah.
How are they?
Are they terrible?
No, I don't think
Awful.
so.
Or can I get away with them?
I was going to say, you're only going to give the options, are they terrible or are they awful? They look fine.
Yeah, they're
Can
a bit,
you see?
They're a bit different.
Can you see?
They have actually tweaked them up a bit,
Yeah.
so I'm going to have to get used to them again. She did say maybe not driving them,
Oh dear.
but well, not yet anyway until I get used to them.
Yeah,
They're comfy
they are.
because they're the moulded ones.
Yeah, that's what you wanted, so.
Yeah, moulded ones.
Jacket
which I-
potato with beans and cheese, not too much cheese, no butter, and salad with no sauce. So, healthy extra A.
Thank you.
Thank you. And no sins. And a cup of tea. Kath is having an omelette. What's in it?
Cheese and onion,
Ooh, nice. Very nice. So
and a
you're
little bit of salad on the side.
with no sauce. So you're having a healthy extra A as well.
Yeah, well, I would say at least a healthy extra.
Yeah.
Okay. What have we got? Chicken tikka. It's cold in here.
There's not a great selection.
Cottage pie. Meat feast pasta. Beef lasagna. Chicken carbonara. I'll probably have chicken carbonara, I think.
Yeah.
What's that one at the back? Chicken pesto pasta. Or I don't even know what that one is.
I love that one down there.
Which one?
The Korean style beef noodles, I think.
Okay. So that's you.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna have the carbonara.
Oh,
Only £2 for £8.
yeah.
That'll do.
Saving
There's
time.
a few of the
Lunches.
lunches as well on top. Anyway, we've got what we need.
Yeah.
So we didn't manage to finish all our errands because Laura wasn't feeling well, so we came home. I've been and picked Abby up from college. It is now 2:30, and we've got to be in Exeter for Abby to catch her bus at about 5 o'clock, but we also need to stop at Newton Abbot. So we have got a little tiny bit of spare time. It's not too much of a rush, but I've got to wait for Abby to get her stuff together. Don't know how long that's going to take. In the meantime, Laura's gone to bed for a bit because she's really not feeling great. I'm going to make a cup of tea and twiddle my thumbs probably for a bit. Make one for Laura just in case. Well, that was, what was that? Stressful, that's what that was.
I woke up, so there's that.
We left the house at about, I would say 3:30. Abby's bus was 5 to 5.
And we had to stop off somewhere else on the way.
We had to stop off in Newton Abbot.
Yeah.
And then we just hit traffic everywhere we went.
Exeter rush hour.
Abby's friend was phoning saying, you've got 10 minutes, and we were 12 minutes away. So anyway, we managed to deposit Abby at the bus station before the bus left, which is great, and her friend was there.
Yeah.
Which is better.
Yeah.
So yeah. So phew. Now we can just
relax.
Decompose.
Decompress, not decompose.
I feel like I might
decompose.
I feel like I might need to decompose.
Normally when Abby goes away for a weekend, on the first night we're like, ooh, we've got no teenager.
We've got no teenagers, it's going to be really quiet. And then we crash out on the sofa.
We fall asleep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By about 9 o'clock.
I think our party days are over. We used to go out, didn't we?
Yeah.
But these days we just fall asleep.
Many moons ago.
Yeah.
Many full moons ago.
Note how the car isn't moving. This is what it was like on the way in as well. So
and there seems to be an awful lot of traffic lights everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're all red.
Yeah.
They're all on red.
Yeah. It's the city of red.
Now, we don't have to worry now, do we?
No, we can take our time now.
We take our time. The only thing now we've got to do is have dinner, which is...
already made.
Stick it in the oven or microwave.
I think that was a good shout, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to go back to the allotment and shut the little greenhouse up for the night.
That's all though, you don't really need
Put them to bed. Tomorrow
will be a bit more allotment-y, won't it?
Yeah, I did actually, and I didn't film it, but whilst I was twiddling my thumbs, I decided to go round the back garden and take cuttings of succulents, the little sedums that I've got. I put rooting powder on them and planted them up into little cells.
Oh,
so, and I could probably do with doing some more of that at some point.
I was busy trying not to get my toes bitten by Charlie.
Yeah.
He likes toes.
Yeah, he likes toes. He likes anything that ends in O's, doesn't he? Because he likes nose as well, doesn't he?
Doggos.
What's doggos?
Doggies.
Oh.
Dreamos.
Yeah, one of our cats actually last night almost came a cropper with the mum and dad's dogs. Because Milo turned up in the back garden not realising that the dogs were in the house. The door was open. And the next thing you know, the dogs have come rushing out. He's panicked. I grabbed Milo to try and save him from the dogs because I think they'd have attacked him. Yeah. And I grabbed him and I ended up with, well, that's one scratch. But I've got them scratches where he's tried to climb. I tried to pick him up and haul him up onto the top of the fence, and he was trying to get away at the same time, and I got really scratched up. Well, I mean, obviously he wouldn't do it on purpose because he's not that kind of cat at all. He's a big soft lump, really.
Yeah, he was just trying to get away. He was
scared. He was really scared. Yeah. Anyway, we shall just
crawl out of Exeter.
Breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
That we managed to get her there on time.
That was a lot of jobs to do today, and there's only one thing that I had in mind that we didn't do. We'll do it tomorrow.
And talking of jobs, ooh!
Oh yes, jobs!
I've just seen some pallet on the side of the road there.
We're not picking up pallets now.
That would be great though for storing all the spades.
You want me to pull over? You want to go in and out?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay, there's a space there. You sure?
Could I use it?
Too late. Gone past. Jobs. Go back to jobs.
That could be useful. Yeah. So, Abby's gone and got herself a new job.
Yes, I think she was struggling in the care home with the elderly because there were quite a few of them coming to the end of their lives.
Yeah.
And she found that really hard to cope with.
Yeah, she did.
She's very young to cope with all of that.
Yeah, she was, she was dealing with it firsthand as well, and it's something that she's never come across before, and I think she found it quite harrowing actually.
Yeah. So that was the main reason. There were other little things as well.
So she's managed to get herself I mean, she's still doing her enabling.
Yeah, she works with the children
and everything, but she's got herself another job that is along the same lines but with a different company, where she'd be working it within a home, as in a house, that have, and there'd be like several children to a house.
Yeah, I think they're like teenagers.
Yeah, sort
yeah.
of not dissimilar to Abby's age, really. You know, maybe under 18. So,
Well,
brilliant.
we did say to her, go and find another job before you leave this one, and she did.
Yeah.
Didn't she?
Yeah.
I'm just amazed. She's just seems to be effortless with her jobs, doesn't she?
Well, all we got to do now is we need to find her another car.
Yeah, to get to the job.
So.
It's alright, we'll do that.
And it's a birthday coming up, so we're going to put to it, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's turning out to be a good week, isn't it? And all, you know, it starts with things like a broken car that's going to be too expensive to fix, to a new job,
and
a weekend
wait,
away.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Soon.
A weekend away for Abby.
Yeah, and we're going away next weekend. So
yeah,
our
we
vlogs
are
going to be. I don't know. I think we might have an old one. We might be able to put up from the archives.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been saving a video actually that was it a year ago?
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, it was I think it was just as we were starting Slimming World again, possibly, or just before.
Just before, I think it was before.
Just before we started Slimming World. And it was a weekend away for us, wasn't it? Celebrating my birthday. It involves metal detecting and a shepherd's hut. So that will be coming up soon. But you'll be able to see the difference, hopefully, when you watch that video, because it was quite a long time ago.
We'll put that up, we'll schedule that for whilst we're away. We're going on Friday. We're going to Harry Potter Studios in London. We've never been.
No, we've been wanting to go for ages, haven't we? And it's always been fully booked.
We booked this months ago for Abby's birthday, even though her birthday's the week after. It's on the 24th. So we wanted to try and beat the school holiday rush.
Yeah.
By booking a week early. And she's fine with that because it means she gets to do whatever she wants to do on her birthday as well. So there's that. That's next weekend. So
and it's going to be, that will be an amazing thing to vlog.
We will vlog it, yeah.
We're going to vlog it if you're interested.
Yeah. So
because it does look pretty magical.
So for her, new job, birthday, Ken this weekend, Harry Potter next weekend, then a birthday the weekend after.
And a new car.
It's a good month for Abby.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. Are we wittering?
So we are. Yeah, we are.
Ooh, nearly 9 minutes of witter and your battery's going to die.
Well, I suppose we better go then. Yeah. Right, well, we'll see you back at home in that case.
We are home again, and this is Catherine's dinner. She chose the Slimming World Free Food Plus. Oh, it's got an A choice in it. I didn't read that in the shop. Chicken carbonara. And it looks like this. And mine is in the microwave, as you can hear.
Thanks for dinner.
Alright. I'm going to get mine now.
Absolutely shattered. What a day. Now I'm sat down in front of my computer and it looks as if Abby has posted her performance from last night on Facebook. So I'll just show you a little bit of that, just in case you haven't heard it. thread of hope the heart still knows. And still the fire fights to rise from the ashes. Dark, I'll claim the skies. To claim the skies. I'll claim what's mine.
Here's my dinner. It is the Slimming World free food Korean style beef noodles. I haven't tried this one before. And there it is on the plate, so I'm going to go and have that now. That was alright, that was. Alright. I wouldn't mind having that in the freezer for days like this. I think I'd prefer to make my own because I can add things in. How was yours?
It was convenient. That
It
was
was.
quite nice.
Cass over there.
The carbonara was quite. I'm just responding to a question on eBay.
Yeah.
From item for sale. I did think I might go to bed because I'm whacked out, but
Now you're home, you're feeling a
now
bit
I'm
better.
home. I'm sort of I can fall asleep on the sofa if needs be. But I think food was definitely needed.
Yeah, it was, and just a bit of time. So, yeah, I mean, we've had a good day. I did notice on your meal it said Slimming World Free Food Plus. Which means that there was a healthy extra of cheese in it. So you're going to have to sin either your lunch or your dinner on the cheese.
Right, okay.
Because you've had milk in your drinks as well. So there's 6 sins. But I mean, sin-wise, I've had half a sin today, and that's not good, I know. I've been having a discussion about sins with my consultant this evening, actually. Sorry, I thought I had food on my face, but I think it's dirt on my camera.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it was food on your face.
Yeah. And yes, 5 sins minimum is recommended for many reasons. Sustainability, to make you feel like you're not depriving yourself. What else did I say? I read them to you.
Yeah, but it's about making sure that you don't deprive yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you decide that you're not going to have any sins or less than 5 sins on a daily basis, there's not something that can be sustained, they don't think.
Which feeds into the psychological element of dieting and not having that diet mentality.
Yeah. But it's not 100%.
Yeah. It's recommended.
It's recommended that you do that for those reasons. But if you were to have less than 5 sins, that's also okay. And that you would still lose weight.
Yeah.
Because I think there was a debate, wasn't there?
There was about the 5 sin minimum.
Yeah.
Should it be like strictly 5 sin minimum, or is it okay to dip under? Like yesterday, I was not well, and I did not have 5 sins. And today, again, I've not had 5 sins, but I know that, you know, maybe tomorrow, day after, I probably will.
Whereas I would say, on a daily basis, really, I probably go right up to...
You do, yeah. You use your sins.
I use my sins up on a daily basis because for that exact reason that I don't want to feel deprived, that I want to enjoy 1, 2, 3, 4 coffees a day.
Or a bit of sauce in your dinner.
You know, or having extra cheese.
And that's how I like to use my sins, is in the meals. So a bit of extra cheese, a bit of sauce, you know, a sprinkling of whatever on top. That's what I like.
Sauces, different sauces and things.
So, yeah, I mean, good day on plan, although very low on sins, but we have supper to go yet.
But it wasn't necessarily planned. That's I mean, quite often the meals are planned, they're made at home, they're made from scratch. Whereas today, actually, is a day that hasn't happened, that's just been convenience based for the reasons, well, you've seen the reasons.
That's what the ready meals are for, though.
Because we've been on the go, and that happens, and everybody has a life. Yeah. And you have to
adjust.
Just adjust it.
Unplanned on plan.
Yeah.
That's good, I like that.
But it does show that it's doable.
Oh, it's doable, for sure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That you can be unplanned but still be on plan.
Yeah, totally.
You just have to be careful.
I am missing cooking. I do need to do a bit of batch cooking at some point soon and refill the freezer.
Well, we need to get panko breadcrumbs, and I'll be doing the
dinner.
schnitzel tomorrow.
Yes, that's Viewer's Choice being cooked tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sunday I'll probably make something. There's been a suggestion of getting the slow cooker out as a way of making it a bit easier. So I may well do that.
Yeah, throw it all in.
Yeah, and just let it cook, and then we've got stuff for the freezer for our busy days. That's a good idea. Sorry, I can't remember who said it. My memory is awful, you all know that. I should write down things, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
More, but then I forget where I've put them when I've written them.
Put them in a safe place.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
And then you lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember the safe place.
I don't know how we get by. Do you know that?
No. I think that's enough, really, don't you?
I do.
Because, you know, I'm tired, and I'm sure everybody else out there is really tired as well now.
Yes. All right then, we're going to go. Our next video will either be another allotment video or the viewer's choice, I think.
And we're also doing
the haul.
Yeah.
With
car boots haul.
We've got that.
What we've bought and what we've sold will be coming up very shortly.
Lots in the pipeline, and then we'll be working on the going away, the preparation for going away, and all of that. So
yeah, thank you very much for joining us, being with us, supporting us, putting up with us, and all those other lovely things that you do on a daily basis.
Yeah.
We'll see you on another video.
See you on the next one.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Cheerio.